Let's start on the softball diamond as SEC play opened up for Tennessee softball this past weekend as Sherry Parker Lee against LSU, and Tennessee got a test this past weekend, and they
Couple of them.
rose. They rose to the occasion, swept the Tigers. Starting on Friday night, Sage Marjetko pitched an absolute gem
No, this is
as
good.
she pitched all 7 innings, only gave up 4 hits, no runs, no walk batters, and 6 strikeouts from the plate. It wasn't anything just super impressive, but you did get a home run from Mackenzie Butt and from Taylon Holly. Both of those were just bombs. I know Taylon Holly's, I turned it on. It was an opposite field bomb that went over the second fence that's like behind the outfield wall in left field. And I was like, golly, that opposite field power there. But just a great game to start things off on Friday night. As for those that don't know, Carlin Pickens was out with an injury. She was listed as day-to-day, but unless they absolutely needed her, they were not going to throw her in this game. Might not even throw this week as well, depending on kind of what went down, because they need her for the long run.
Well, I mean, when the report came out initially that it was day to day, I think that was to help ease people's minds that it's not a long-term issue, like not a long-term injury. But I knew right away. I immediately took that as at least week to week.
Yeah,
like I think we all knew that she wasn't pitching this weekend, not after a shoulder strain. So, but it is nice to hear that she's not. It's not a season-ending injury. But I do hope that they're not pulling a Josh Heupel and saying day to day, and then it's just day to day for the rest of the year. That would be frustrating. But either way, they did get a big game one win. Carried that into game two, where what happened early in that game, Michael? For the first time all year, by the way, a team I think scores more than 2 runs against the Lady Vols.
Yeah, and Aaron Newer struggled a little bit early
did.
on, as just couldn't find it starting off, ended up having a homer hit off of her. I believe that was actually the first run that she has given up all season long. And that one right there. So she struggled a little bit, but then it didn't take long after LSU went up 4-0 in that first inning that the Lady Vols stormed back. They scored 1 in the bottom of the second and then put up 6 in the bottom of the third inning en route to scoring 11 runs.
It's like playing with
in that game.
Yeah. What a blessing it is to give up a lead like that early in the game, though, to where you can mount a comeback like that. They literally, that's the first time really all year they've been punched in the mouth. And that's how you respond.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me more about this team than any of the other 22, 23 wins they've had all year.
Yeah. But you know, a shout out to Aaron Newer as well, because she pitched that entire first inning, eventually got out of the inning. They bring in Maddie Rutan in the second, who was dealing for the first couple of innings she was in. I mean, gave up a 0 spot in the second, in the third, and in the fourth innings. Then the fifth inning, she gave up 2 runs. They go back to Aaron Newer at that point.
They did that a couple times this year, or that weekend.
And Aaron Newer shut it down from there. So the fact that she could struggle as bad as she did in the first inning, and then come back and look like the pitcher that we've seen all season long, that's another testament to this team right here, that they can just shake off some of the struggles from early in the game, and then come back and look like that never even happened.
And for folks that don't know, that is a big rule difference between baseball and softball. I mean, baseball, if you start a pitcher, like they can't, I'm pretty sure, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but they can't come back into the game and pitch.
Yeah, in baseball you can't. In softball you can re-enter once.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, and also there's not really a pitching limit in softball. Correct. Baseball, typically when a pitcher gets to 100, it's like, okay, we need to shut this guy down. Maybe they finish the inning at 106 or whatever they got to do to get out of that. But usually around 100 to 110 pitches is absolute. You don't exceed that. Softball, I mean, that chick for LSU threw like 150 pitches against us. It was insane.
And did she not pitch all 3 games, I think?
I want to say she at least pitched in all 3 games.
I think that's right.
Which is absurd. I mean, she pitched great, but like, that was crazy. But no, I mean,
from the plate in this game though, Gabby Leach, 2 home runs.
The Leach sisters.
Yeah,
Gabby
Alana hit one.
and Alana, they went back to back, dude. That was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So cool to see.
Yeah, and then Taylor and Holly hit another one in this game, making it 2 for the weekend as well. And that leads us into the Sunday game where, once again, Lady Vols faced
I gotta be honest. Drama. I thought we were cooked in this one.
I did for a little bit.
When we gave up the 4 spot again, I was like, yeah, we ain't coming back from this one.
I turned the game on right after that 4-run third inning that LSU had.
But then Ella Dodge.
Yeah. Well, it started off. It started off with Mackenzie Butt, I believe.
Mackenzie Butt crushed it with a 3-run bomb. I think it was 4-3 at that point. And then a little bit later in the game, Ella Dodge goes solo to tie the game.
Yep.
And then storybook ending. You're tied at 5 going into the bottom of the 7th. You have 2 on, 2 out. And
Gabby Leach.
Tell me who. Yep. Gabby Leach. Dude, what's funny is like, it almost looked like she shortened her swing, but it was one of those, like, even on TV, when that ball made contact with the bat,
you knew it was at least going to the fence, dude, if not over.
I knew it was gone. Like, I mean, it just, when that ball, I mean, you just know, like, the sound is different. Even in baseball, the sound is just different when you know that ball is crushed.
Mm-hmm.
And even with her, like, 3/4 swing of her almost, like, lunging, she poked the crap out of that thing, dude. They showed the video, and, like, she cleared the fence by, like, 30 feet. I mean, just crushed it. 3-run bomb, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. I mean, just it was beautiful. We won 8-5 in game 3. And at that point, dude, I'm like, this team is actually legit.
Special.
They're actually legit. Like, to go down 4-0 twice in the same weekend and to still come out with the win. Yeah, they said watch this for sure, because I thought the Sunday game, when they did the exact same thing as Saturday, I mean, come on. I'm a realist. Like, I didn't think we were coming back from that. But man, the offense is crazy. I think that's the biggest takeaway I've got is on a weekend when you've lost your number 1 pitcher. You've seen the most explosive offense you've seen in this softball team in like 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
To score, what did we score in game 1? We didn't score a ton in game 1. 5?
I scored 5 in game 1. You scored 11 in game 2.
8.
Yeah.
That is probably the most runs in a 3-game span, especially in SEC series. Dude, this team would go an SEC series of scoring like 5 runs total.
Yep.
And somehow still sweep, okay? But that's thanks to Carlin Pickens and that defense. But like to score that many runs in a weekend when you needed it, that was awesome. That was cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And this was a game where you used multiple pitchers. Aaron Newer pitched in the first, and she struggled a little bit finding the control, but she still didn't give up a run. Then went to Hardenberg in the second. Then she came back out in the third, gave up a home run and a double. Then Marjetko came into the game and also gave up a home run, gave up another run later, but then she settled down and went all the way to the 6th inning. And about this time is when it started to rain. And Tennessee at this point was up.
Walks.
Yeah, Tennessee at this point was up 5-4 and walked the bases loaded.
This was tough.
Then Aaron Newer came in and walked the
batter.
Next one, which scored a run, and then finally got out on a ground out.
Was a great pitch.
Out at second.
Yeah.
It was great pitch. And then of course the 7th inning happens. Aaron Newer looked fantastic in the 3 batters that she faced.
1,
and
2,
then
3.
And then you get to the bottom of the 7th where all the fireworks happen. But yeah, just fantastic series.
If y'all are not watching the Lady Ball softball team,
absolutely do it.
Y'all might quite honestly be missing some of the most special moments in Tennessee athletic history. I mean, this is insane. This is awesome. I mean, right up there with like, this is. They haven't won anything yet this year, technically, as far as accolades, but my goodness, is this team fun to watch. I don't care if you know nothing about softball. It's just watching a team and just no matter what happens in the game, still feeling like they have a chance to come back. Rhonda brought it up perfectly. It reminds her of the 24 baseball team. Yeah, because no matter how many runs they were down, same with the 22 team, honestly. No matter how many runs they were down, this softball team's proven that they got a chance to win it all. And it's fun to go. Right now, I gotta be honest with you. The baseball team right now, I'm like, we get down by a run or two, and I'm like, yep, it's gonna be a hard one.
Yeah.
But this softball team, I'm like, oh, we're a hit away. Like, let's get somebody on base and then smack
You know,
them.
it almost feels like things have flipped a little bit, because how many times in the last couple of years have we said, baseball gets down by a couple of runs, and at any point I feel like, okay, they could come back. And that's how I feel about the softball team this year. As going to tonight's game, they pick up a victory against in-state opponent Austin P in Columbia. This was the Mid-State Classic. 9-1 is the final score. As
with that confirmation, they are a game away. Wish they have another midweek game tomorrow. They are a game away from having the best start in program history.
I've got a feeling they're going to hit it. I don't want to
count the tickets for the eggs hatch, but
I think that they will.
Who's our next SEC opponent? I want to talk about that for a second. Who we got this weekend?
I'll look that up in just a second. I was looking down the box score. It looks like Mackenzie Butt had a fantastic game. 2 of 3, a home run in this contest. Alana Leach goes yard again. Look at the pitchers. Looks like Maddie Rutan, I believe, got the start, and Aaron Newer ended up coming in, actually got the win.
Sophia Knight going 3 for 4. I'm telling you, man. This is a solid game. I'm looking at the lineup right here. Sophia Knight's insane. Her batting average on the year is a 549. And when I say on the year, I mean, dude, we played 26 games. We played 26 games, and she's batting 550. Ella Dodge, 380. Gabby Leach, 412. Mackenzie Butt, 404. This team is raking, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, I'll take it back. It looks like Aaron Newer actually got the start and Maddie Rutan got the finish. But either way,
only 4 innings,
it looks like Tennessee actually hit another walk-off as Mackenzie Butt hit the 2-run walk-off.
7 after 4?
For the run rule. So it's the way softball works, it's 15 after 4, 10 after 5, and 8 after 6. I'm pretty sure.
Only 4 innings pitched for both pitching staffs.
Aaron Newer pitched 4
They clearly
innings.
played 6 innings, and I'm so confused on why.
Aaron Newer pitched 4 innings, and Rutan pitched 2.
Oh, because it's showing the stats for the winning pitcher. Okay, got you. Okay, yeah, I was about to say, they clearly played. I see the 6 innings, so no, right on. Yeah, they finished hot. They scored 4 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th in the game. Nah, and a pretty clean game for both teams. No errors, either team. But no, man, taking care of business. That's what we need to see. That's awesome. Held them to only 2 hits. That's actually wild.
Mm-hmm. So playing Lipscomb tomorrow night. That's going to be at Lipscomb. And then playing in Starkville this weekend against Mississippi State. And I believe Mississippi State is probably on the lower tier of the SEC teams this year. I don't know that for certain. Let me see if I can pull up what Mississippi State has done so far.
You want to know who's on the lowest tier of softball this year?
Is it Kentucky?
No, it's Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah. That's each year, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's this year especially, but yeah, every year. For folks that don't know, guys, due to Title IX constraints, Vanderbilt does not have a softball team. So I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah. Actually, I take it back. Mississippi State's having a pretty decent year. 26-2 so far on the season.
Holy smokes, they're not having just a decent year.
They're on a 9-game winning streak, which means that they swept their opponent this past weekend.
I was going to say, they opened up SEC play with sweeping.
Let's see. One of their losses, they lost 1-0 to Belmont earlier this year. And they lost to Clemson 3-0 in another game. Let's see. They played against... All right, so they actually have not played an SEC opponent yet. So because of Vanderbilt not having a softball team
that doesn't have an SEC... Yep. It's like a bye week almost.
Yeah, so Mississippi State started off their season with a bye, which means they'll have SEC opponents the rest of the season.
I feel a little bit better now. Whew.
Yeah, so still not going to be an easy 3-game series this weekend, but you can see these games. All 3 games this weekend are going to be on SEC Network Plus. That's what it looks like. Friday night is going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern. Saturday going to be at 3 Eastern, and Sunday going to be at 1 Eastern. Is what it looks like. So make sure you tune into those games.
In football season, ESPN Plus really doesn't get a lot of money out of me, or I don't get a little bit bang in my buck, right? But this time of year,
you get to softball and baseball,
dude, and sometimes basketball. Like it gets its money's worth this time of year, man. I mean, I'm on ESPN Plus almost every day right now. It's insane.
100%.
So